Hey guys, okay, so I'm reading this from the book. Using the lock and key analogy of receptor site activity, both neurotransmitters and agonists at the receptor site act like keys that can open locks. Antagonists act like a poorly made key that fits into the lock but fails to open it. As long as the ineffective key is in the lock, real keys can't be used to open it either. So let's take a look at the GABA receptor site. All right, let's try out my drawing here. That's supposed to be straight. Here is the neural membrane. Let's draw the receptor site. Oh boy. This is a lot harder than it looks. Well, maybe it does look hard. Okay. Here is a receptor site for GABA. So we remember from, gosh, that looks very messy. But anyway, you get the gist. So here's the receptor site for GABA. And we know that there's multiple sites on the receptor that take GABA and actually have receptor sites for artificial GABA, like, for instance, benzodiazepines, which is like Valium and alcohol, barbiturates, which they use for seizures and they use for anesthesia. So what happens is you take in these chemicals, they actually fill the receptor site. You know, the chemical binds here and then it opens. Chemical binds here. Let's say we have benzodiazepines and alcohol. Oh gosh, wow, okay. Anyway, binds to the receptor site, opens it up. GABA is the transmitter, the neurotransmitter, and it is inhibitory. Now, this is the thing. So you're taking in an inhibitory chemical. So binds to the receptor site, goes through, makes an action potential. But now you continue taking all of alcohol, you continue taking Valium. It's basically giving you an artificially high amount of GABA. And it's basically hanging out there in the synaptic gap, kind of there once the action potential comes through, and it can actually bind again and again and again and again and again. Now remember, benzodiazepines are inhibitory, which is great. You know, I'm in the middle of having a panic attack. I take Valium and I calm down. I'm going to go in and I'm going to have surgery and I'm feeling really anxious. I'm going to be given a medication that binds to these receptor sites and calms me down. But this is the problem. A lot of folks who are addicts can kill themselves inadvertently by, let's say, taking alcohol, Valium, maybe a barbiturate, all at the same time. And that level of inhibition can be life-threatening. You basically just die. So and then another thing that's really interesting in regard to benzodiazepines is your body gets used to you taking in GABA-like substances artificially. So your body stops producing natural GABA. And you know we need to have GABA to calm ourselves down. Think of like the fight or flight response. Think, you know, you need to be able to like eventually go home and go back to bed. So we need it. So we take it in artificially and our body says, forget it. I don't need to make my own. This person keeps taking it in artificially. I'm going to stop making it. So then let's say that I am somebody who has anxiety disorder and I've been taking, let's say, Valium or Xanax for my anxiety. I cut back on that medication too quickly. I don't have enough of my own neurotransmitter to kind of calm me down, and I have severe withdrawal, severe anxiety. So a person who has been taking, you know, barbiturates, alcohol, Valium, cannot stop taking it cold turkey. They have to be weaned off of it to allow their body to create its own GABA again, gradually, to calm that person down. Intense, huh?